Yes. Hello, sweetheart.
You really are just rile up that audience, ladies.
Right. Yeah.
She owns them.
I love them. Powerful female role.
Yes. And speaking of powerful females, I mean, really, if you look at it, everybody, all the women on the show are very formidable. But I want to know who would win a battle. Come out or you're gone. Who would be the winner in the takedown?
Well, is it gonna get physical? If it's rather than brain material stuff, Avasarala.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's only 23 for Christ's sake. We have to know. Ladies and gentlemen, she's 23 years old. I keep saying it, and she's just like my daughter, and she keeps saying, why do you tell people? I'm like, it's very important. They need to know that this is
a child.
A child with an old soul. Yeah, she's lovely to work with.
Talk about this fascinating relationship between your characters and how she kind of saw through her testimony, and then do I trust her? Do I not trust her? I mean, that's really fascinating.
Yeah,
It's multi-layered. Really.
Yeah, absolutely.
that was the big that UN meeting. That was just the beginning. That was very surface. I think, especially in this season, I think you're going to see the relationship build more. I think Bobbie's not afraid to say how it is to Avasarala, and it's the same. I think she's the only person in the universe that can yell at her. and I did that the other day. So, as soon as they call cut, I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Pick it up. And I looked at her and she goes, in the show. Okay.
She's like,
I was really afraid. Pick it up.
I had to do a little soldier moment with her as probably the only person that has balls enough to yell at Avasarala.
And Avasarala let her do that because, again, it's a multi-layered relationship.
Yeah.
It's not just about, let's see what this Martian has to tell me. Let's see how Martians are. Let's get to know her knowledge, what sort of knowledge. Advanced technological gadgets on Mars. In real life, between the two of us, it's like, then we work with this New Zealander amazing actress, young actress, who runs in this 60-pound armor like she's barefoot. And another layer is that the feelings I have for her is like the feelings I have for my own daughter. It's the same when we're together. I feel the same.
Extra action.
I think that a thing that people forget about Bobbie is she is humorous. She just doesn't use that part of her a lot. And it was really fun for me to explore that because I love humor. I love comedy and all of that, and I never really get a chance to play it because nobody's going to cast me in a comedy. But I love when they write those moments for Bobbie because it's like, again, it makes her more relatable, more human. It makes light of situations that are really not light at all. Like we're still trying to get out of this place. But
Yeah.
you know, it was so lovely. I got this email from a father of a young girl, and he said, I'm really proud to watch the show because I feel like you're the kind of female influence that I would want my daughter to watch, and I let her watch it, and I really appreciate that, and that was really encouraging for me because up until then I hadn't had that much feedback, and I was like, well, actually, Bobbie is really important because she is a part of this new generation of diversity in shows, and this is my first, proper job, and I feel really fortunate to represent that, and I hope I don't disappoint anyone. But yeah, I feel really proud, for sure.
What's your message for them?
I think just don't be afraid of being yourself. I think is
Absolutely.
Probably
Be yourself. Be yourself and let the world see through you. Don't give up. Be yourself. It's a catch-22. If you didn't exist, we didn't exist.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I went with a friend of mine, and she's actually a professor of mathematics at Cowell College, right? She's a senior professor. She loves you guys. Oh my God! It's like she said, "Oh, finally!" And it's like she talks about the science and everything else. I mean, you guys are just you don't realize how amazing. Seriously, you don't realize how amazing. It's
amazing.
And as you may be aware of the fact that this show is very much fan-based. We're running on Sci-Fi. Sci-Fi has less than 1 million viewers. Now that it's on Netflix, obviously, it's been seen all around the world, but it started with less than 1 million viewers. So it's really, truly fan-based, this show. We owe it to the fans, to the people who are interested in these plots, in colored women being portrayed powerful female roles, being decision makers in key positions, Yeah.
VFX, insane. Yeah. The VFX is such a special thing for us because obviously we just shoot with blue screens or green screen. So it's as much of a surprise to us to see all the worlds being made than it is for you.
Wait until you see the first 2 episodes.
You're gonna freak.
Oh my God. Personally,
What did you say it reminded you of?
Beethoven, Symphony Number 5. Ba-ba-ba-bum.
The whole time. I actually did some action sequences the other day where I had a headphone in, and the director, Brett, he played that. Oh, wow. Because then it was like, I'm doing all this action stuff. Like, and I had this movie music in my eye, like, boom, boom. I'm like, feels
Not
real.
just the sound, not just the music, but also the theme of Symphony Number 5. Human, get together, be friendly.
One of the things for the hat is because you chose my name as fan of the week out of the Lagubal.
That's right. Yes.
That's how I got the hat.
Amazing. Wow. Wow.
I had a question about where we leave off. You guys have had this strong rapport of the season. How are each one of you going to be influencing one another moving forward? Like, how is Bobbie going to grow under Avasarala's influence, and how's Avasarala?
I think she's already grown quite a lot. I think she went through so many challenges in season 2, and I think Avasarala in a way is her mentor. They trust each other now. they trust each other.
Really.
Yeah.
You're right. We can tell. Same thing, absolutely. I think when Avasarala see a young woman of caliber and education and with a military background, she thinks this is a perfect situation to bring this young woman as an example to Earth and take it from there. Yeah.
It's a lot, right?
It's a lot. Oh my God! And
She's probably going to say more this season.
Give me more. Give me
Like
more.
more. Why would you not want to hear swear words come out of this beautiful voice?
But it's interesting. When my daughter was 5 years old, first time she said, "I hate you." I said, "Hate is a very strong word. It's very bad. Don't ever say that again." First time I heard "fuck," I was like, "Oh my God! Oh my God! Don't you ever." Now I keep it to poor woman. She watches. She's 28 now. She watches me and she goes, "Mom," and I'm like, "It's science fiction."
That's great.
It's not real. It's is not real.
What I admire about Bobbie is that she's strong, but she has a good moral code. And what I love about Chrisjen is how she maneuvers and essentially dodges landmines, but always for the greater good. And so speak on those aspects of playing these wonderful women parents.
I think the reason why they work together is because they're both on the same side, and that's not a particular area. I think it's just the good side. They
When it
both,
comes
they
to
both want
humanity,
good things. Yeah.
they both,
I'm glad you came on the show. You did great.
yes, she's an amazing,
Are you guys hoping
amazing.
to link up with Holden and the crew later on down the road?
Hoping to.
How far
I'd love to see Bobbie in that room. I think she would give them a lot of attitude.
How far have you read any of the books?
Yeah, I read one too. I know what happens in two. So yeah, I assume it will. But we've only got the first 2 episodes. Yeah. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.